beginning of this, but we did not fully read this page.
We did not
Yeah!
read this page. Okay, awesome. Now fuck you and goodbye.
Wait!
What?
I was just looking at all these rascals and I was wondering how they go back in time and become us and stuff. Does it have to something to do with the reckoning?
What do you know about that?
You told me. We had this great dare going. See who could be the least helpful and informative. And you totally lost, dude. You were hella helpful.
I was obviously just spiting your stupid, pointless human dare. What is a dare anyway? It's nothing. Someone says do something and then, oh, laugh, laugh, you lose if you don't do it. That isn't anything that deserves a word. We don't even have a word for dare in our language. The closest approximation would be worthless fucking bullshit waste of time for silly little children.
Oh, wow. Is that the title of the movie, too?
Yes, it's the title of every dumb movie you ever liked.
That isn't even true and doesn't make sense.
Anyway, how could we have made a dare if I'm moving backwards on your timeline? You would dare me to do something, then I would do it next time, but then you wouldn't even remember the dare, because we didn't make it yet. That's what isn't true and doesn't make sense, you damp bag of puke.
Well, yeah, the dare never happened. I was joking around and made that up to give you a hard time.
You have sounding stupid down to such a science. Where is your lab coat and test tubes, Dr. Brain Professor?
I am wearing a lab coat. Sort of.
You look like an elf.
That's bullshit.
You look like you should be blowing into a funny little shell and limbering up for a silly cookie dance.
Do you even have elves?
Yes, let's compare which fantasy creatures that don't exist we both do or don't have. What a great fucking idea, John.
What?
You asked about the Reckoning, so why don't we talk about that instead of all these pretty much terrible things? Hi, Chuck. We're reading Homestuck right now.
Okay.
Gross.
Yeah, so when the Reckoning starts happening, all these Paradox clones get shipped off to meteors, flung through sky and defense portals, and sent back to Earth. End of story, I guess. Bye.
What?
Wait, hang on.
Reading
where are we?
I should not have joined call. I'm really confused already.
Well, yeah, we're just short of 2,000 pages in.
And
You
reading...
just started saying insane words that made no sense to me, but go on.
Okay, hang
Picture
on.
I'm an alien.
Where are we?
Wait, so that means... Down.
Oh. Wait, so that means we're all sort of like Superman?
Yeah, I guess.
Cool.
You all trace the mythological footsteps of your beloved human Superman, who's really just a muscular Caucasian alien. It's hilarious how humans worship him as a pinnacle of human heroism and virtue, but he isn't even human. Actually, it's incredibly pathetic, but also in a way kind of admirable, because it means deep down you must all realize who your daddy is. We are, bitches.
Yeah, Superman is cool, I guess. You know Nicolas Cage was almost going to play Superman one time?
Oh my throbbing phlegm lobe, who gives a barfing fuck about that? John Egbert, you have assassinated my patience. Adios, loser.
Wait! Get back to me in a couple minutes, okay?
Fine. Hey!
Cat POV.
I like it.
Touch my... Nope.
Touch your what? Touch your what? Touch your what?
I was gonna say touch my rack.
Oh.
Yeah, I won't do that, but thanks for offering.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll listen to this one.
Quaint.
AR, shred. You are ripping up so many hellacious shreds. This fierce, shitty biz nasty is getting so deliriously rude brazen it. Okay, you lost the handle on that sentence. Oh my god, is that what you think it is? Arrow? This thing is so completely illegal. How could this atrocity be floating out here unnoticed all this time? You're gonna throw whoever's responsible into the slammer. You always call jail the slammer when you are extra angry at crimes. AR? Question mark? Go in. There is a large elevator platform ahead. Go down. Below there is a dark cavernous room. Near the platform is a time capsule. It has deployed a seed and waits for something to be deposited. And for the clock to be set. It all seems harmless enough, still no sign of any perpetrators. Search premises. Deeper into the darkness of the room there is some complicated lab equipment. Again, nothing particularly unusual for this jurisdiction. Examine equipment. This is a huge
Whoa.
monitor. Displayed on it is a small human girl in a fancy house. The date is April 21st, 1910. 8 days
Is this
prior,
like a choose your own adventure thing?
Is this a what?
I mean, interrupt. I'm confused.
no, you can interrupt.
Is it like a choose your own adventure type shtick?
No.
It's non-linear, so actually it sort of seems like that. The start of the comic was made in forum posts, so it's like make your character do this thing, and it kind of kept that format throughout the entire thing. You're you're made out to be more of an onlooker.
Mhm. You're a witness to everything that's happening.
It's
Okay,
interesting.
well,
breaks
why
the
are you
fourth wall
saying
a
out
lot.
loud examine monitor?
I'm just doing it because that's the thing that is just telling you what happens next, followed by
It's
the
telling you
illustration
course
of the
action
thing.
that the character is taking. And sometimes the character takes that action, and sometimes they're like, no, fuck you, I'm not gonna do that.
What?
Yeah.
So sometimes not the course of action.
Correct.
It's the course of action that the author wants the characters to do. Sometimes they don't, though.
Believe me, Chuck, this is one of the least confusing things that happens in this webcomic.
I hadn't even, like,
What?
considered that someone could be confused about how it works.
I don't. So there's like a god telling the character what to do.
The author, Andrew Hussey, who is
Sure.
in the comic, gives
Yeah.
them inputs and things to do. But also, he gets inputs and breaks the fourth wall. But
Occasionally.
what's important
What?
is, look at the baby.
Yeah. 8 days prior, the orphan girl was taken in by an aristocratic southern colonel and legendary humorist. He recovered the young lady from a crater where a bakery once stood, operated by the man's wife, a notable baked goods baroness. There's an explosion in the colonel's backyard. Land 6 alive. We are cooking with petrol now.
Whoa.
The colonel and his new granddaughter investigate. The impact site is where a doghouse stood moments ago. It was the magnificent abode of the man's beloved pet, Haley. He takes a belt from the old julep flask. He'd sooner perish himself than lose the dear animal. People would think reports of the man's death were greatly exaggerated, but they weren't. This is exactly why babies should not be allowed to dual-wield flintlock pistols. An old colonel lost, but a new brother gained. Aha! There's Haley. The youngsters adore their new guardian. Good dog, best friend. The young boy has difficulty pronouncing the name, though. Sounds more like Harley when he says it. AR, fast forward.
Whoa.
13 years later, the boy develops a taste for adventure. He and his guardian bid farewell. His sister is sad. She'll be left all alone with the wicked pastry baroness. She can handle it. He tells her he believes in her. This all seems pointless to you, and immaterial to the crime that has been committed. Though you do find it odd that the purifier target has been fixed over that especially stupid-looking animal. You hear the elevator platform. Someone is coming.
Whoa.
It is a high-ranking agent from your kingdom. Could he be the man behind this crime? Could his intent be mutinous? You know the agent to be far too dangerous to take into custody. You hide behind some equipment and observe. He appears to be holding some notebooks. Also, what appears to be a pair of juice-stained envelopes. I'm gonna change the music really fast from... Okay, we're switching back to the Minecraft soundtrack.
Okay.
For the
I'm
record,
still
Chunk...
confused by the whole like he goes to do this, but it's not him and it's God.
I think really ignore that. Use it as almost think of it as someone describing what's happening on the next page, like a mini title for the next page.
Yeah, that's better.
But he cannot do the title. It's optional.
Pretty much. The characters have free will, but I don't know. Here, if I do this, it might be a little bit more obvious. If we go through here, this is when the entire thing was controlled by forum posts. And this is like the input. And then the thing that the character goes and does. But They just kind of keep that format. I don't really know how to put it aside from
Okay,
that.
so it's like I get the forum post thing more now, where it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, in the very beginning, it's like nothing burger. It's mostly fucking around, but we're at the point in the webcomic where forum posts have ceased and we are in purely
Real plot
non-linear
town.
story stuff nonsense that to you specifically mean absolutely nothing because you don't know anything that's happened before this point.
Yeah.
okay, I kind of understand the forum post thing now. Please carry on.
Okay.
Okay. Only one of the
Like,
books
if
is useful to him. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm trying to figure out how to describe it, but I can't figure it out. But I understand is what I'm trying to get.
Okay.
Okay. Peak.
Only one of the books is useful to him. The envelopes are useless, and he couldn't make it through more than a paragraph of the other book. Some weird thing about wizards. He discards them. The spare notebook lands on the floor. The envelopes land in the seed. The time capsule stores the seed, and on account of some default setting, is programmed to bloom several 100 million years from now. The capsule then readies a new seed. The agent approaches another device near the large monitor. John, get trolled by CG insane and linear manner.
Okay, I got back to you. Are you happy?
Sure, I guess.
You don't even know it yet, but you're about to start passing out bunnies like they're cheap cigars. It's going to be an embarrassing display.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly, numbskull. Let's just have our chat, then it can naturally occur to you to be an idiot in the due course of time.
Okay. I was sort of mulling it over while looking at all these babies with guns and sitting on ponies and things, and how the reckoning takes them back, and how you said our reckoning starts sooner.
Yeah.
Are you sure it has to start so soon? Can we delay it?
Ha ha ha! It starts in a few minutes, stupid. See that countdown clock over there? You aren't delaying anything.
Oh, dang. I guess I better get off this meteor then.
Well, I mean, it doesn't happen all at once. First some smaller meteors go, then bigger ones, spread out over like 24 hours or so. It's supposed to be like go time when it starts. Like it's time to hurry up and stop fucking around and kill the boss, get it? The rock you're on doesn't blast off right away. Too bad, because it would have spared you from making a fool of yourself in a couple minutes, and more importantly, spared me from having to watch.
Okay, well you keep saying how doomed we are and how all this bad stuff happens sooner, but you never say why. What happens in our game that's different from yours that makes things go so badly?
Jack Noir,
Who's Jack Noir?
an agent of Durst who flipped out and rose to power. He killed your Black Queen and King, and now he's in charge.
So you don't have him in your game?
No, we did, but he was harmless. Actually, he was an ally, sort of. He settled a grudge against the Queen by helping us dethrone and exile her, and then he wound up exiled himself and sort of kept helping us through a command terminal on our old planet. He's kind of a huge asshole, though. But because he took the Queen out of the picture, when we got to Skya, we only had one monarch to deal with instead of two. Of course, it was a nasty, giant, 12 times prototype Black King that took forever to kill, just barely in time before the biggest meteors came, but still.
I see. So after he got exiled and all that, he came here into our game and caused all this trouble?
No, God. Egbert, you are thicker than that hideous joke book you waddle around with. Try to think more abstractly. Think about video games. What's an Earth game you like to play? Name one.
Crash Bandicoot?
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I have a feeling it's a really lame example, but that's fine, it's not the point. So let's say you play your Bandicoot and I play my Bandicoot. They're essentially the same Bandicoot, same appearance and design and behaviors, but they're all still completely separate Bandicoots on separate screens. So we both have our own ass Bandicoots to ourselves, same but different. Our Jacks are the same but different too. Same guy, different circumstances and outcomes. Our Jack trumped the Queen but got no farther. Your Jack got the best of both of them and is now something higher than a queen or king.
Like an ace?
Sure, okay.
Okay, I think I get it. But how did he do that? What was different about what we did versus what you did?
Frankly, I have no idea what the original thing that tipped the scale was. It's under investigation, but it doesn't really matter. The worst is yet to come, for you.
Oh no, what is the worst thing?
Already told you.
Damn it. Oh, hey. Sorry, hold on. This little lady's bugging me about something.
Yeah, you might as well get it over with and give her the lousy rabbit already.
Oh! Oh man, I just had the best idea. This is so perfect. A blonde mother and daughter together. This is totally perfect.
Perfect for what? Flexing your formidable mental handicap like a fucking heavyweight for the next several minutes? Oh wait, let me check. The answer is yes.
It's like that scene in Con Air. I'll give her the bunny like I'm Nick Cage fresh out of the slammer.
Fuck.
I wish I had a filthy wife beater on. Oh well.
Just ah.
S. John, reunite with your loving wife and daughter. Excellent.
Pete.
So glad that this is what the bullshit that Chuck's watching.
Are you
I'm
kidding?
He looks so stupid. Aw, hi
Aw.
Are you
Mutini.
kidding?
Beauty.
So this is Homestuck, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
aren't. They're
glory.
kind of fucking around right now.
Is that a
They're just
bulge?
kind of.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Con Air, Chuck?
So is he stuck in a video game?
Sort
They're
of.
playing a video game that affects the real world and ended the world. And it has no instructions, and they're trying to figure out what the fuck to do. And they've been contacted by a group of aliens who are also playing a different session of that same game.
I understand the game part. That part made the most sense to my comp sci brain. Which
Okay.
I appreciate a little bit.
There was a part of the story around 300 to 400 pages in. Each of them have like little helpers when they enter this area that they're in called the medium, which is like where their quote-unquote game takes place. They're not in the computer, it's just like a separate area with the game that they played acting like a method of getting to this place, kind of. But yeah, if you're here for that, they kind of explained how we got here.
Oh my god.
The stupid J trolling, I can't.
He's being held hostage. They're fighting. The girls are fighting. Here comes the guitar solo.
And also, part of the little helpers that they get, they throw two objects into, which affect the way that their enemies are and the way that the
Their enemies are?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, they're in a video.
So
Mhm.
they're like pretty simple, standard like things they have to fight that are affected by what they throw into their little helper at the beginning. I'll leave out most of the.
Liam, I really appreciate you. It's really just not worth it.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it either. You're gonna be here for 5 minutes.
And it would take you multiple hours to explain what is happening to me.
To be totally honest,
And
it'd probably
that's
take me no
because-
longer than 10 minutes.
I can just be confused. It's fine.
Okay, psych.
Okay.
It'll be a few more pages. Dave, get trolled by
Hey.
GC.
Okay.
Do you
I'll
still
talk to
want to be
myself.
both?
It's fine.
Okay.
Bofa.
Dave, what's it smell like? What? Actually, can you be Dave for right now?
What?
Your blood.
Fuck off.
Dave, give it a little taste for me. Tell me what human blood tastes like. I've been so curious.
You're the annoying blind one, aren't you?
Yeah.
Dave told me about you.
God, too many Daves. It's like this big asshole and cool guy party, but someone forgot to invite all the cool guys. A wink.
Man, I'm telling you, burns like that are unreal. Where do you even get a burn that's that sick?
I bet you can't wait to be a useless piece of shit all day and fall down all these burns.
No, you messed that up.
Dave, is this you?
Did you try to draw the shades on his face and miss? What's even the point? He's already wearing shades.
It's so perfect. That is you.
This is moronic.
Dave, tell me what your blood smells like, or I'll make another one. And I know these hurt your feelings.
I don't know what it smells like or tastes like, but I sure as hell know what it looks like. Like a fucking symphony on my retinas. Shit is beautiful, like a little vermilion picnic on my hands. Every day I open my eyes, I find poetry in even the simplest things. Just one of those little joys in life you take for granted, this miraculous gift of vision.
Dave, check it out. I figured it out. This has got to be you. This is so Dave.
I'm a little bit Dave. I'm a little bit of this, I'm a
I
little bit
could
of
give
that.
myself a hernia trying to be as big a douche as that guy. I could try, but I would wind up like a motorcycle stunt gone horribly wrong. My broken body would flop and tumble like a rag doll.
Oh God, I can't breathe.
And yet, as much as that guy is the tooliest dude I could ever hope to meet and be, and I would still get along, he and I would still get along famously. Because we can both see. Just him and me, having a party, like a couple of eagle-eyed bros peeping shit up into the wee hours.
Dave, can I come to your sea party?
I guess, but you'll have to be careful not to stumble around bumping into all the gorgeous masterpieces hanging around everywhere. God, so beautiful to look at with my perfect eyesight.
Can I lick the paintings?
Yeah, that's fine. Jade, get trolled by AT.
The
Alright,
time is now, Red.
Jack and Red.
Oh yeah.
Jade, hi. Is your robot nearby? Where can you type? Because you are asleep.
Oh, yes, it appears so.
Okay, in that case, are you having a pleasant nap?
I guess. I've been pretty busy here. I suppose I've had to stay asleep for a long time because John is supposed to wake me up soon. But he just won't wake me up. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be the one to wake him, but I don't know what to do. Huh?
Oh, sorry. I was looking to see if I could see him be awake in the future, but I can't see in his dreams or anything.
Oh. Well, thanks for trying anyways.
But you will wake up soon, it looks like, so maybe this means you have success.
I hope so. What am I doing when I wake up?
1 second. Oh, goodness. There's so much going on, and there is a lot of trouble that you are in.
Oh no!
But what it comes down to is that you don't have much time anyway. This is your last day before you make the rift. And then I can't see what happens after that anymore. Which is okay with me, because, to be honest, seeing your whole big confusing future and past is kind of overwhelming.
Yes, I know what you mean.
It's so complicated, and I don't even know what I should be accomplishing, I think. Using these gadgets and things and my timeline advantages to play pranks on you.
Sounds like it'd be fun. But you guys never really played pranks on me. Always just kind of mean.
Sorry, I think. The idiotic thing about trolling is if you use it to troll people, I think you're just as likely to get trolled yourself. Maybe even more badly. Which I think is what's going on here, just between you and me.
Well, I know I haven't trolled you guys yet. Or not yet.
No, but sort of are. My friend is going crazy. He wants to talk to you. He left you a message a long time ago on your timeline. Talk to him when your robot blows up.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Does it really blow up, or was that another trick?
I don't know. I can't see it blow up in your future, not on screen. I mean, there are a lot of explosions all the time. Anyway, too many explosions.
You could ask me in the future.
Okay, I'll ask. Okay, you said yes, it did blow up, and you talked to him, and then you said he was actually a pretty nice guy, which I thought was weird.
Is he not a nice guy?
Not really.
Well, maybe he's just been through some tough times. Maybe we should give him the benefit of the doubt.
Uh,
For whatever it's worth, I think you're a pretty nice guy too.
okay, thank you.
Also, you seem to be the only one who ever thinks to talk to me while I'm asleep. Why is that?
Oh, I guess that it makes sense because you have a robot to let you say things that happen on Prospect, and I'm curious because the only time I've ever had fun playing this game was when I was asleep. But now all our dream selves are dead.
Dream cells could die?
Yep.
Oh, I never knew that, or even thought about it. I guess it makes sense, though.
1 second, I got a text.
Any day.
Bro,
God, let me
4
respond to my
lines.
mama.
Oh,
Holy
I realized
mama.
we've been sitting in silence, my bad.
Yeah. So enjoy your nap while it lasts. Bye.
Oh, holy chud.
That's me, bruh.
He's such a
Oh,
mega
my friend
chud.
Red.
He's not a chud, he's just a loser.
Oh,
Okay.
Jack's gonna think he's a chud when he does the thing to Jade in the
Oh,
future.
you're right. I don't like that.
Oh
That's my
no.
least
Oh,
favorite
brother.
part.
I'm glad that everyone knows
It
what I'm
looks
talking
fair.
about. Okay, Rose, get trolled by GA. Hello, Gun. Whoa. Hello again. Are we friends at this point in time? I would speculate that if we are not by now, then it is probably not to be.
Pardon?
Furthermore, which Rose have you chosen to be this time? The stupid Rose or the smart Rose?
I'm a little busy.
It sounds like you're attempting to be the smart Rose this time. Please take note of the subtle scorn underlying the selection of the word attempting. Smart Rose should get a kick out of that. Smart Rose is all about subtle scorn, isn't she?
That sounds right.
Whereas Dumb Rose doesn't capitalize letters even when discussing the proper names of human monsters in Earth cinema. I think you should establish a greater commitment to a single role-playing scenario.
Honestly, I was looking forward to playing along and reading your Dumb Rose script for our next conversation, but it turned out there was perfectly logical explanation for it all. Imagine my disappointment. Well, I imagine yours, once you finally catch on.
I suddenly don't understand anything. What are you talking about?
I'd love to explain in detail and cause some sort of time paradox, but you see, this revelation may be as startling as any. I'm a little busy.
I believe I understand. It was I who did something to provoke your scorn in a previous conversation, one which I have not yet had.
Yes, this is definitely a conclusion you have just now drawn. This is the only thing left to do is to write out the next several conversations while you maintain that understanding, and while I maintain the chilly facade you have grown to so enjoy from Smart Rose, which shouldn't be too difficult because I have mentioned I'm busy. Goodbye.
Fine. Dave, keep getting trolled by GC.
Hey, Dave, I finally got it.
Oh, hell.
I finally figured it out, once and for all. This is you. Dave and Bro forever.
He thinks everything's a joke.
She does.
That's... Okay, that's pretty amazing.
Oh, God is just so perfect. Just a cool dude and his bro right there, adventuring through time and playing pinball in bro heaven together. Tell me that isn't so fucking perfect.
Hey, speaking of which, where is my bro anyway? Haven't seen him at all since I got here. Dave Sprite doesn't know. You can see everything that goes on, right? Or like, smell it or whatever. How's that even work? How do you use a computer and know what's going on? It doesn't make any sense. My face doesn't make sense.
Dave, your face doesn't make... Damn it. But actually, your face does make sense. To my nose and my tongue. Blech.
Ew.
I'm sorry, Dave, that you will never experience the sensory bouquet that I enjoy every day. That I ensconce myself in like a warm and comfy bathrobe made of flavor and melody.
Oh, okay. So the dumbest and most far-fetched explanation imaginable. Okay, got it.
Anyway, I don't know where your bro is. As far as I can tell, you never see him again between now and the rift. Too bad he won't be around to bail you out again like he did when you entered.
Man, don't remind me about that. It's so embarrassing.
It's okay, I won't tell John about it. I know that's what you're worried about.
Okay, cool.
But look, you don't need to be upset about not having your bro to lean on anymore.
Who's upset? That time the dude gave me a little more space.
Blah, okay, whatever you say, but that's not the point. The point is that I will help you instead, Dave. Is that cool?
I guess.
I know everything that's going to happen to you. I can tell you before it happens so you can be ready. Not have to go back in time and get killed all the time, and stand on a toilet looking at your own blood for 10 minutes.
Alright, so what's next?
First, you go through the gate, and when you go through, you will go to another place in your wild cherry lava land, and you will quickly meet some friendly crocodiles. They will try to eat you, but that is just their way of being friendly. You shouldn't be scared.
Why would I be scared?
Dave, please. You are crying like a little boy. It's happening right here in front of my nose. Your tears taste delicious, kind of like something you wouldn't know about. A troll delicacy called cotton candy.
We have cotton candy, dump ass.
Oh,
S descend. Oh, this one's tough. I also like dump ass. Toby Fox music.
Hey. Oh, this is a good one.
That one's a classic.
Hashtag get bailed out.
Me when I hashtag get bailed out.
Whoa!
Oh,
First bit of Hus Nasty.
holy nasty.
What the fuck are you saying?
It's an art style. Some panels are drawn in morbid detail.
The true Hus Nasty is truly nasty, though.
Yeah, that was just a good
That is
drawing.
truth.
Murderer! Hurt, kill, pain.
How popular is Homestuck?
I don't know how to quantify it. Let's see what happens when I Google that.
How many people know what this is?
A lot, but it peaked in like 2012. One of the big animations of it, which also had a release on YouTube, had over 2 million views.
Is this like new content or are we rewatching old content?
This particular
No,
it's
panel is
supposed to be on the
from
bottom.
May 31st, 2010.
Okay, why are we watching stuff from May 1st, 2010?
Because that's when this page was posted.
Aw, oh my god!
Holy Jade.
Hell yes.
Woke.
Oh, nice.
Are you? What is
I-
this doing here?
I totally forgot about this. I've repressed
kidding me?
this.
What?
I forgot about that.
What the fuck was that? Are you kidding?
Dude, I haven't watched Descendant forever. It's so it's like memories.
I'm gonna send in Scary Main 2 pictures of how Homestuck meetups at conventions used to look like as a reference for how popular it was. Let me get up, let me get up.
What's like the plot?
We can't fully explain that without spoiling it for B, but I can explain what's happening right now.
The way that I normally describe it is, the plot of this is a group of 4 teenagers play a video game that ends the world, and their session gets tangled with a group of aliens who played the same thing on their planet.
Okay. How deep into the story are
Wait.
you?
We are pretty large amount into it at the moment.
Like
I
a
have
shit ton of stuff has been set up.
Yeah.
Who?
It's just
Okay.
over 8,000 pages long total, and we're almost at 2,000.
Okay.
Ray, I'm gonna
B, did
message
you
you a
get all that?
question.
All of that?
Hmm?
Did you get all the info from that one? It goes pretty
Kind
quickly.
of. Jack does some shit
You're
to
damn
that
right he does.
chain, and then chain fall, people fall. That's all I really got.
Okay. Jack goes to the battlefield, kills everyone in sight on both sides of the war.
Oh yeah.
Goes up to the Prospect Moon, cuts the
What's his name?
or is the thing that their home is attached to the moon, is Prospect a planet? Doesn't matter. Anyways, cuts off the bit that Jade and John's dream self reside on when they go to sleep. Jade is currently asleep and tries to wake John up, or I guess put him to sleep, so that he can get out of there, and ends up sacrificing her dream self to keep John's dream self alive.
I see.
And then, what else did we see? Rose goes to the first gate. We saw some Jack fighting with Bro. And I think that's about all the important info. And then the last
And I think
zoom out
Dave
shot was
does-
the last meteor headed towards Jade's house.
Does Dave go through his first gate?
I
Is that you
think
getting
he
pretty
did.
close? I think he skated through.
Yeah, I think he did. I wasn't paying full 100% attention. There were a lot of questions from the peanut gallery, but
Wait, what time is it for you guys? Like
10:30.
10:30.
Okay, you said you had to leave at 11. Okay.
Okay, let's descend.
Let's keep the
End
going.
of Act
Oh,
4.
end of Act 4. We did
Yay!
it. So, guys, we did it.
And
Red is
Rose's
crazy and sees
FAQ.
visions.
I'm crazy and see visions.
Me when I'm crazy and see visions.
Aw, Rose Lalonde's signature, very cute, very
I like her
cool.
signature.
And this is the part where she goes fucking crazy. Hours in the future. The war weary calls calls another broken planet home. Another cloth his garb, land and rags fit for the wayward. A villain becomes a vagabond. Recent past is recalled. An accursed mascot is located among fallen brethren, its visage reviled. A rag of souls drifts from the heavens, its owner a mystery. A boy finds a dead friend, her ring recovered.
Whoa.
The boy sees himself in a cloud, his destination revealed. Hours in the future. A mistress becomes a mendicant. And in the past, a communication device is borrowed, a rendezvous arranged. The Slayer is summoned, the collateral presented. The droll is beckoned, the bargain honored. The boy finds the castle, his courier's path crossed. The mail is delivered, an obligation satisfied. The
Never in my life
package-
would I care this much. Also, we're in silence again.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's why it felt so awkward.
I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, I forgot the music because we listened to like the Minecraft soundtrack. The Homestuck soundtrack is a little bit too scattered for us to listen to and have it be any bit on
Coherent.
theme.
Yeah.
The package is opened. Letters read. John.
Oh.
Go for it, Jack.
Okay.
No,
John,
this isn't.
or
This
what-
isn't Jade.
Wait, is it not Jade? Oh wait, this
Wait,
is.
how?
I can do a British accent.
I can do a
Okay.
British accent.
Oh, this is true. Red can.
All right, go
Right.
for it.
John, from what I hear tell, oh shit. From what I hear tell, you've been through a bit of an adventure by the time you've been reading this. That's so great. I love adventure, and I would bet my bottom boon book you do too. I think we are birds of a feather, John. I am pretty eager to meet you. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned we are going to meet someday. I hear you like movies. Is that right, John? I love movies too. Have you ever seen Weekend at Bernie's? They're friggin' hilarious. It's so hard to talk to Jade about movies because she doesn't really know about movies, but I'm sure you know that. Boring. Just kidding, Jade. You know I love you and I think you're a blast. Okay, speaking of Jade, we went quite a long time working on this present for you. It was a big team effort. Okay, I had to do quite a lot of arm twisting to get her to go along with helping me make such a oddball present for you, and so well in advance. But I had my arm sort of twisted around myself. I'm losing it. Twisted myself to get this going in the first place, but then I came around to the idea because she could see the future. Pretty amazing, if you ask me. It'll all be clear later. God zooks with all this arm twisting I've been getting a good workout. We should wrestle when we meet, John. I love to wrestle. But I don't get a chance to wrestle with anyone that much. Do you like to get into fisticuffs, John? Scrums and whatnot? Me too. Anyways, you should listen to Jaded from here on now, John, because she sure seems to know what's best for you. Whatever your adventure throws at you, I'm sure she'll tell you you can handle it. She believes in you. That was hard. I don't think I want to be this character anymore.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
There's another page to this letter. Dear John.
Hey.
This one is Jade.
Okay. Dear John, happy birthday! Even though it's super late, you probably went through a lot of trouble to get it. I really hope this present cheers you up. You looked so sad when you were reading my letter. Which is to say, the one you're reading like right now. I can explain. You see, when I go to sleep, in my dreams I wake up on the moon on a planet called Prospit. By now you must know about this place. I've lived there in my dreams most of my life. I made so many friends there over the years. And you were there too. But you were asleep. The fact that you're awake now, I think, means all my friends are in trouble. You are awake because it is your job to help them. We will both help them. But, I know these things because while I was on the moon, whenever I passed through Skyka, I could see lots of things in the clouds. Sorry. The past, the future, stuff about our friends, and stuff about you. Now that you're awake, and apparently at the center of Skya, wow! You should be able to see the stuff in the clouds too. Maybe you already have. About this present, my pen pal helped me work on it. He included a letter too. He's really funny and silly. I like him a lot. I think you would too. It took a long time between the two of us. And sure, the present looks like a really fun and completely ridiculous thing to get, but it's also really important. You're getting it exactly when you need it most. Maybe that's hard to believe, but it's true. I saw it happen already. I don't see everything, and I definitely don't know everything that's going to happen. But when I do know something, I always try to do my best to help people in the future. What I'm supposed to do, that is. You'll get the hang of it. John, I am really looking forward to seeing you when you wake up. It's been nice playing with my Prospidian friends and all, but also kind of lonely knowing you were in the other tower sleeping and having lousy dreams. I'm not sure where I am when you were reading this, but I just lost my. Wait, sorry. I'm sure I'll make it down there when you are to. I'll make it down to where you are soon. Jeez, how do you get down there? Oh well, I'll find out. I can't wait to fly around the moon with you and show you all my favorite places. It'll be so much fun. Love, Jade.
No.
Aww.
No.
The boy's grief is interrupted. His ring sought. Holy shit. The toy has taken a new master. The tactician, a misstep. Check. Hours in the future. Regulator becomes a renegade. A temple is fled and soon revisited. A nearby laboratory is also revisited, its satellites dispatched. A sleeping boy is found, rumbling, ominous. The lab is in flight, its exits inoperative. Another public servant makes a sacrifice, a citizen's safety secured.
Holy hero.
A tyrant is retreating, a battleship landing.
No.
Aww.
Mhm.
Oh, chill. He taxidermied it, this fucking freak.
Oh my god.
Nerve.
A grandfather mourns, a family tradition honored. A queen mourns, a kingdom bid farewell. Her journey through the windswept must be walked alone. Her entourage bid farewell. A queen becomes a questant. And then years. A key is employed. A command station repaired. Whoa. Holy tough.
Whoa.
Whoa. Do we know it? Morse code, do we know what that
S.
says?
S. That's H. I don't know what 2 lines
Hey.
is. No, give me 1 second. SH.
Whatever. It's
That's
some
that's
exclamation of
shim.
surprise.
Wow.
2 lines is M.
Shimp.
Yeah, it says shimp. Sure.
There's another
Shimp.
cloud.
Shimmy.
And inside, a dark laboratory, unused for years. And inside, a fourth wall, pilfered from a bureaucrat's office and absconded with years ago. It isn't turned on, but if it was, this is almost certainly what we would see. Yay! This is the recap of
Okay.
everything we've read since the last recap,
The
since
last
like
batch.
page...
Question, can we stop here? I'm really tired.
Yeah, we can stop here. But really fast, there is one page we really gotta see.
Okay.
Elsewhere in Paradox Space, we examine another planet, forgotten by time. But we will strive to remember. What was this planet's name? Enter name. Oh, haha, nice one, Smarty Pants. Really hilarious. But let's get real here. No more clowning around. That is much better. In fact, as it happens, your guess is precisely correct. What are the odds? We examine the planet Alternia, where on this planet there is a young troll. And this is where we can leave off.
Oh, awesome. Actually, we have to go
Holy-
2 more pages. We have to go 2 more pages.
Okay, we have to go 2 more
Oh, wait,
pages.
eight pages. Because
You
it's-
okay? You want to get to
2000.
2000? Okay.
2000.
This young troll stands in his respite block. It just so happens that today, the 12th bilunar perigee of the 6th dark season's equinox, is the day of this young troll's larval awakening, also known as his wriggling day. Though it was 6 solar sweeps ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. 6 Alternian sweeps, for convenient reference, is equivalent to 13 Earth years. Earth, also for convenient reference, is a planet that does not exist yet. What will the name of this young troll be? Enter name.
Stupid head.
You enter something predictably derogatory and this guy gets fed up by your shenanigans in record time. This guy has a lot of troll pals and their adventures are going to be quite extensive and convoluted, to an even greater degree than one perhaps may be accustomed. He thinks that if you think we have time to drag out every little gag and expected pattern along the way, you got another thing coming. He thinks you should cram that sobering understanding in your chitinous windhole and tamp it down hard with your ugly, stupid-looking cartilage nub. Try again. Your name is Carcat Vantis. As was previously mentioned, it is your wriggling day, which is barely even worth mentioning. It is an anniversary, if anything, to lament the faults of your existence, of which there are assured plenty. Equally plenty are somewhat related to that topic, are your interests. You have a passion for ridiculously terrible romantic movies and rom-coms. You should really be embarrassed for liking this dreadful cinema, but for some reason you are not. You like to program computers, but you are notoriously pretty awful at it. Your programs invariably damage the machines on which they are executed, which is just as well, since you like to believe you specialize in computer viruses. When you mature, you aspire to join the ranks of the most lethal members of your society, the Thrashicutioners. You like to practice with your really cool sickle, but just wind up looking like kind of a doofus by yourself in your room. You like to chat with some of your other troll pals, most of which drive you batshit up the fucking belfry. You have not been trying out a new chat client beta called Trollian, and you are not really sure what you should think about it yet. Your troll tag is carcinogeneticist, and you speak in a manner that is almost exclusively ornery all the time. Later, you will play a game with 5 other friends and go on a big adventure with them. This game, for convenient reference, is a game that does not exist yet. Does not yet exist, whatever. But it will soon. What will you do? Carcat, examine slimy purple pod. This is your Recoup Raccoon, full of nourishing soper slime. Every young troll enjoys the cozy embrace of such a vessel each night, and the relaxing ooze helps assuage the terrible visions of blood and carnage that plague the dark subconscious of your species. It is so inviting. A few minutes couldn't hurt. Carcat, get in. Okay, this sure is cozy and all, but you can't be napping all day like a chump. Damn it, you're a busy guy. You are sort of a big deal. Goddamn slime. Now you have to change your clothes too. What are you thinking? Luckily, all your clothes are the same. Trolls think fashion is stupid. Carcat, examine movie posters. Okay, it's time to get serious here. Sweet troll Gigas, let's get real and get down to some major business. You space out and get caught up reading the titles of the films for about 5 minutes. Wow, these movies are great. You don't care what anyone else says. Pure magic. Is that John Cusack? The thing that most people don't realize is that John Cusack is a universal constant. This movie. Okay, this one even you have a hard time defending, but still, it's so good. The best thing about it is how Troll Sandler doesn't make you want to punch anything. Like, nothing at all. Really hard or anything. Carcat, capture log sickle. You grab your trusty sickle with your encryption modus. To retrieve it, you'll need to hack the code to open the card vault left behind. This will obviously prove to be a completely ridiculous and untenable way of managing an inventory, and lead to a great many follies. Later on, you could swap out your modus with your hacker friend, a guy who, unlike you, happens to be competent with programming. It would only make sense. But for the time being, it makes your life kind of a nightmare. There are so many stupid things that happen because of this modus. So many. You just have no idea. Take card vault. God damn it. You hear some unhappy grumbling through the hole below. This was not the coolest thing you could have done just now. Examine large black
2000.
book. Oh, yeah, okay, 2000. There you go,
By the way,
2000.
the 2 pieces of text that were in Alternian, I did the grace of translating. The first initial name that they put for the planet says Turd Odor Fuckball, and the
Wow.
name that he slashed in half says Bulge Reek Nookstain.
How do I
Wow. Really amazing.
why can't I
I'm the
undo
EPS
this?
fellow around.
I don't know.
I can't
Doodles gang.
favorite this panel. I don't know how. What am I supposed to do?
Can't say I know.
This is fucking glorp shit.
Me when she's fucking on my glorp shit.
Hey,
I always loved
hey.
translating the Alternian text. It's like my favorite thing.
But yeah, we are officially about a quarter of the way through Homestuck. Maybe close to like a fifth, because Act 6 is extremely long.
Mhm.
We'll say 20%. So, how was your reading session, Chunk?
I'm confused.
To be expected.
Jack, are you at all confused, or has everything up to this point pretty much made sense?
I would be lying if I said I knew what was going on most of the time, but I'm still having fun with reading it, and it's okay that I don't get everything yet.
Are there certain
And
particular things that you don't understand that I can explain? I won't answer if it like spoils anything, I'll tell you that, but
The thing is, a problem with me is that I don't know what to ask about. I know I'm confused on some parts, but I don't know which parts I'm confused about, so I kind of just sit there like, I don't know what to ask. I don't know. I don't know. You know?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we didn't make it that far today. We really only made it about 100 pages, which is a record low, but it's okay. Bee's gotta be fully up and ready to see her evil lesbian. For the record, Chuck, the only reason that we convinced Bee to read the entirety of Homestuck is because of the mention of a lesbian, one of an evil character.
Variety.
Yeah, one of an evil variety.
Well, good for her.
A fun fact about the Alternian alphabet that they use here.
Isn't
or
it just
the
like
troll-
the thing from Skyrim but flipped?
Yeah, it's Elder Scrolls flipped.
I remember knowing that from somewhere, but you might have told me, to be honest.
Perchance.
There is a pretty decent chance. Do you think that do you think we could get Sydney in on this? If we added Sydney, I'm sure she'd be
Kraz?
down. Yeah, the Kraz. She'd be down to reread this with us too, and
Probably be down as fuck.
to like voice Kanaya.
I was gonna say she'd want to voice Kanaya. She literally looks like Kanaya.
Oh my god, her cosplay was fantastic.
It's peak. She looks like an alien in a good way.
Yeah.
She's got big old bug eyes.
He does have bug eyes.
Ugh, I want to find the pictures of us in the Shake Shack and
Oh,
Homestuck cosplay.
tough.
Um,
Who do we think Chuck is like? After we're done reading, I would like to do an assignment for Homestuck. I think that's something I'd want to do.
the first thing that came to my head is Dirk. I don't know why.
Who the fuck is Dirk? I don't like that name, therefore you have to pick
His name is
another
Dick Ryder.
one. No, pick another one. I don't like that one.
January 20th pitch. Fine, you're Miss Paint.
Who's that?
So I'm multitasking right now. I'm trying to find the fucking pictures of us in the Shake Shack.
I'm trying to think. Is it bad that I thought Damara? Does Damara do anything wrong?
Mar doesn't do anything wrong. Actually, that's kind of real.
Okay, for the record, Chuck,
That's kind of good.
Damara is a character that speaks in a different language that the other characters can't understand, and talks exclusively in sexual innuendo.
Yeah.
And I will DM you a picture of what Damara looks like really fast.
I wish I knew a language none of you understood. I would be really mean in that language.
I just
She
googled the word
she speaks
Damara.
in
with nothing else.
she speaks in badly Google translated Japanese, and everyone else refers to it as her just having a really heavy accent. They say it's a low blood accent, and like only 2 other people can understand her.
Let me look at her sprites. I want to find a decent one that.
Look in Maine for Bug Eye Sydney.
Okay, looking. Holy bug.
Aw, heartwarming.
Damara doesn't exist in Pester Quest, right? These are all fake.
No.
These are all doctored.
People make a lot of edits of the Pester Quest sprites because it's one of the very few more realistic looking style images that we have of the characters.
Here's Chunk. Alright, here's what Damara looks like. Here's all her talking sprites. Oh. Oh, there's literally one with her middle and index finger up, like it's censored with what I can assume her tongue between them.
Oh yeah. Oh, now I want to just go to 2000. Okay, that's easy to remember. I want to go to Open Bound now and go to Damara.
Meow 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 meow.
Oh my God, I'm looking at the Homestuck adventure map thing, and one of the pictures on here is Karkat getting hit with the bucket.
Aw.
Um, this one.
She's red.
Oh, I found a screenshot of the page where she does that.
What did you say, Chuck?
She's red.
Oh, yes. Basically, she wears an outfit.
No way.
I can't imagine Chuck being anyone aside from Damara now, to be totally honest with you.
Do
okay,
I use sexual innuendos? Is this all you think of me?
No.
No, it's just funny.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Damara's a character that's like
I-
I'm pretty sure she's like all for the bit sexual innuendo. I don't think she
Yes.
Yeah, she just like says this because she knows no one can understand her and she thinks it's funny.
They should put Stag at Homestuck.
I remember seeing something, and it's like if none of my friends bothered to try and understand my accent, I would also exclusively speak in sexual innuendos.
Sorry, but they can't add Skag to Homestuck because it ended in 2016.
Oh, it's over?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's long been over. It's been over for almost 10 years.
Lost media.
When when
The-
Homestuck started to be written, I was 4.
The first thing that Damara says in Homestuck is, "Take your dual forks. Fuck yourself twice."
Oh yes.
And like they can canonically vaguely understand her, because then a certain fuchsia blood responds, "Do what to myself twice with my double what exactly?"
Oh my goodness. Jack, you're so fuchsia blood core.
Aww. I
You
still
don't-
don't 100% get what that means yet, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna have any idea what that means for a little while. Well,
Okay,
actually,
awesome.
you'll know decently soon, I guess.
Oh, okay.
She
Pretty
says
flippant.
she says to the fuchsia blood, "Will you continue to bore me with your words, or will you take off your clothes?
Oh my god.
I want to oh my god. I want to feel my nipples between your teeth."
She's such a freak, I can't.
Oh, she's so funny.
And then she starts smoking a cigarette. Uh-oh. Goodbye, cruel world.
Honestly,
Okay, wait.
Whoa.
I think
Back.
Jack is 1000% Jade, so I'm really glad that he's voicing her.
Yay. I
Jade
have
Fef
her.
impersonated.
My whole computer crashed. The
Oh,
entire
nice.
fix this.
You didn't miss
No.
a whole lot. We were just assigning Chunk Homestuck character.
Something.
Okay, I don't think he can hear me.
Please
I
bear
can hear
with me. I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Okay,
I'm on.
'Cause I'm assuming you guys can hear me because I see my mic going up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. I need to head out because it's almost
Okay, so this good
11,
thing.
but this was fun. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Meow.
gang.
Ow.
Bye.
friends.
Alright, I can hear you.
Oh, Chunk.
Yay.
B
That's
has Spelunky too and would be interested in playing with us.
Okay, I fear we have too many people, but it will still be hype anyway.
Wait, who's the too many people?
Maggie's wants to buy it now, and so does Julia, which I think makes 6, but that's fine.
Oh, 6
The
because
first
Chappie.
non-sexual thing that Damara
Yeah.
says is, "Clams do not produce pearls. You know nothing of the ocean."
Anyway, have you bought the game yet?
I haven't.
You guys are playing Spelunky?
Uh,
I'm trying to.
we're definitely
Motherfucker,
dreaming about
play
it.
the game.
Dude, Spelunky or Spelunky 2? Because that matters.
Too.
Splunky 2, because it's new.
Ooh.
And also because it has online multiplayer that doesn't suck penis dick.
Yeah, that part as well.
that's
Anyway, you
funny.
should buy the game.
Liam, I just sent you a picture.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the picture. You look very angry. Chill the fuck out. Let's touch each other. Get stoned with me. Oh, I didn't know it was weed.
I guess. I didn't realize either. Google Translate has severely improved since the last time I read Openbound.
Huh. Okay, so we have girl that likes to smoke weed and make sexual innuendo at other people's expense because she thinks it's funny. Is this Chuck?
Can I be Skag instead?
So that's not really how this works.
Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow.
Are you actually fucking serious? I can't hit this piece of shit that would give me money because... Oh no, I just have to swipe through it. Okay, that's fine. I was like, because I throw this piece of egg too far.
Feeble.
Eggy.
Okay, Liam, you should buy Spelunky.
I have been checking my email when it tells me it's on sale. Trust, I will buy it once it's on sale. I got a thing recently that told me...
You have a job, do you not?
I do, but it still makes me anxious and I want to save money.
Okay, bro.
I forgot how crazy Horace is. Why? It is my smiling face, you silly, utterly superior person, you.
Oh yeah, Horace is crazy. Red is Tavros minus the being weird. Do we think Red would be as awkward as Tavros would asking somebody out like Jade?
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah,
Let's
Red
be so serious.
Red is 100% Tavros. I
Nothing
feel
but
like
a
Terezi,
blood.
but I don't know if that's correct.
Alright, chat, I'm back in my apartment.
Were you listening to us read in the car?
Yeah. Where the fuck else would I be?
What do you mean? Where else? Oh wait, yeah, that's right.
Bro, I live here.
I forgot.
Dog, I can't go anywhere else.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You know what? It's kind of nice with my ADHD because everything I own is literally sitting in front of me.
And whenever you have to
that's
drive to
kinda
go
nice.
anywhere, you can just go to the front seat.
That part too.
Actually, I think that'd be a bad thing for me. I do not need to be working off impulse.
When
Oh.
I'm trying to I can go anywhere the fuck I want now. I just have nowhere to go.
Sorry.
Oh my god, I forgot that Mituna shows up again in the second Openbound thing, and it's him passed out on the ground. It says, "Daw, looks like he's all tuckered out under the brain tree." Hashtag falling is hard work.
Aw,
Is
tough.
falling hard work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Red.
Red, you are
Hi,
my
Green.
friend.
Totally
Meow.
angular.
Totally among us. It's formed very peculiar. White blood so peculiar. Money. Rub my belly.
Rub my belly.
Give me a key, give me a key, give me a key. Give me a key. Penis! Give me a key.
Nice.
2 double key madness, exactly what I was looking for.
I
Double on my
just switched
key.
over to being Horus and saw a penis, so.
Oh yeah. Is Sienna
Good point.
Horus, be honest?
Sienna? Holy shit, yes! Peak.
I want Chappie to make a Discord so I can add him to Lovely Land.
What do we
Make
think
him,
that
force
Chappie would
him.
be?
Chappie?
Well,
Yeah.
he's straight, first of all, which limits your options.
Here's
John's
just a normal.
dad. Dad Bert.
Good
Chappie
answer.
is Dad Bert.
But I don't.
Hashtag gentleman.
I'm a mother, father, gentleman.
Or
Let's
maybe
think.
Equius is Lucis.
Hmm.
Also, never mind.
Speak, my dear Green.
Hey.
I was gonna say I could also add Julia Rouget to Scary Main, which would also be kind of silly.
If you want to, she doesn't give me the impression like she would talk here very much, so we could add it to the
Yeah.
catalog of people who would just observe silently.
She
And
does
laugh.
enjoy observing silently.
Hashtag loves to watch.
That's so heartwarming. This run is fucking useless. Oh, also, I'm trying to think of the... It's really hard convincing people to read Homestuck if I don't have, like, their ideal fictional character in mind. Because, to be totally honest with you, when I started reading, it's because Red told me not to. And on the sole basis that he told me not to. Like, I saw... I just realized I'm